Hey, my name is Bill Long and I teach video production here at Carrollton High School, and I've got the honor of doing some esports interviews today with some esports champions, our state champions, and now competing in the national championship for esports. We're going to start with Jarvis and then we're going to interview our Mario Kart team a little later. We're starting with Jarvis. So Jarvis is our Madden state champion for PlayVS here. So got some questions for you.
Absolutely.
All right, fire away. All right, here we go. So how long have you been playing Madden, and what drew you to playing Madden here in esports?
Well, I've actually been playing Madden for a very long time. I played all the old Maddens back in the day, the Madden 11, Madden 12, all the old Maddens, you know, the
old Maddens, 11 and 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Some people wouldn't consider those old, but okay.
Yeah. So you said, what was the other question you asked me?
Well, how long have you been playing, and what's it like to be doing this now in esports?
It feels great, man. You know, honestly, I knew that people got paid for playing video games, but you know, I always thought it was just through YouTube and streaming. But people get paid for scholarship money. Like this is like a real thing, and I really thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
And that's what really drew me in. You know, being a senior, you know, not really knowing what I want to do with the next couple of years of my life. It was really great to do esports this year.
Really a shout out. When you played at the Georgia State Championships, I know that there were some schools there that were talking to folks and encouraging them to apply to be part of their esports teams, and that was kind of eye-opening to you, I guess, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely it was.
Okay, so next thing, let's talk specifics. Now, without giving away any secrets, what team do you like to usually play, and what's your offensive, defensive playbook in general?
So my favorite team to use is the San Francisco 49ers, you know what I'm saying? They got a great offense and defense, but I actually don't use their playbooks. I use Kansas City Chiefs offense, which is it's great passing. It's such a good offense for passing the ball, elite at passing. And for my defense, I use the New England Patriots defense. You know, it's got some really good formations in it I really like to use and things of that nature. So that's it.
I got you. So without giving too much away, your general strategy, other than, hey, I want to win the game, you know, is it kind of, hey, I just want to keep it close, I want to be conservative, or I go for the beatdown?
So how I used to play is I used to throw the ball almost every play. You know, I start throwing some picks, you know, I start playing too nervous when I throw the ball every. So, you know, recently I started to run the ball a lot more. I want to keep the ball on the ground, and that's why I use the 49ers. They have Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, sure.
He's great. He's great at running the ball, so I hand the ball off to him a lot of the times, and it really sets the tone and makes my opponent have to guard the run as well as the pass.
So are you a Brock Purdy quarterback guy, or are you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. So yeah, there is some quarterback issues, and that's why a lot of people question why I use the 49ers, because there's some quarterback issues. You know, we got the injury with Garoppolo and Lance. Yeah. But in Madden, you can actually still sub in Lance. I don't know.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't get hurt in the video game.
Yeah, they're not hurt in the video game. So yeah.
So that makes sense.
That's great.
Deep for Ayuk. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, 73 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
So nationals. So you say nationals. You play from here. You're going to play from the school?
Yeah. So we play from the school, and it'll be an online invitation to the other guy who's playing from whatever state that I have to play against, and then that's how that'll work.
Gotcha. So what's it like competing for your school in esports?
So it feels great, you know, representing the Trojans on my chest. You know, I used to play basketball, but no longer play that. So it's great to come and do something for the school. You know, bring something to the school, and it really is great.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on your state championship, and let's talk to our Mario Kart team now. We're here with the Fall 2022 Mario Kart State Champion Carrollton Trojans, and we got some questions from them about their experience for PlayVS and the national championship coming up here real soon. So, Jack, what does it feel like to have competed for your school?
It's been a lot of fun. We started competition like a little bit later into the first semester, but I didn't even really know these two beforehand. I only really knew Brantley, but we've become great friends. We've become much better at the game. There was one moment where we started doing kind of bad, but over a fall break we just all got together, practiced, and we ended up just being ready for state championship.
Michael, what did it feel like to compete for and win a state title?
Dude, like, it was super hype, man. Like, pretty much, for the most part, I was a little nervous at the start, but I mean, really for the most part, it was a rocky start. We were in our state match. We were losing at the start, but we kind of got together, and after we won, everything just went so smooth.
All right, Omar, what has the win meant for your team and your school?
It's really meant a lot for us.
Brantley, what's your favorite moment of this past season?
I would definitely say my favorite moment was being able to go to the competition at state with my friends. We were able to be there with our friends and family for the first time in the state competition, and it was really awesome to have everyone there.
So Jack, how did you get involved with your school's esports program?
I've been in the esports program since actually sophomore year, around when Smash actually first opened up. And that was during COVID. I played with some friends then. We did okay. Last year, with Mario Kart, I wasn't on that team because we had a misunderstanding on who could be on what team at what time, and I thought that I could only be on the Smash team. But this year, going into Mario Kart, a lot of the team from Mario Kart last year graduated. I decided to try this year, and it just started working out great. We had a fantastic season where we took an early loss, but we managed to come straight back from it, and then we managed to go all the way home.
Michael, what advice would you give someone looking to pursue esports in high school?
The best thing is probably just talk to people, like within the esports club or group, whatever you call it. You definitely want to socialize, make friends, obviously practice a lot, kind of get the coach to see you.
All right, Omar and everybody, who would you like to shout out or thank for what's going on?
I'd like to shout out our coach, Mr. Blakemore.
Yes. He's done a lot for us. He's stayed super late. He stays till like 5:30 every day, and school gets out at like 3:15. He's done a lot for us, just sourcing, trying to get sponsorships, and so a lot of our success comes from him.
All right, Brantley, what are you looking forward to most with the PlayVS Cup?
Coming into the PlayVS Cup, there's not a whole lot that we know about our other competitors. Obviously, it's nationals, so there's not a whole lot we can learn, but we're preparing to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be, and that's really all we can do.
Jack, what does it feel like to prepare for a national tournament?
It's stressful. Like Brantley said, we don't really know our competitors. Like, that's the biggest unknown we have, is just we don't know what their skill levels are. We don't know if they are 4 people better than us, 4 people at our same skill level, even 4 people worse than us. And so going to that first round, I think the hardest part is just going to be how good are our opponents.
All right. Michael, what's your do you guys have a strategy going into the tournament?
We're gonna try to, talk to each other a lot, like call outs, tell each other what's happening, and of course, we're gonna try to win it. We're gonna give it our all.
Yeah, I would say definitely as far as strategies go, we've learned a lot from where we came. We know to communicate with each other is obviously first and foremost, but we've also learned some other things, like learning which tracks suit us best and what.
So, to the team, what drew you to Mario Kart?
I grew up playing Mario Kart. It's like the first game I played. It was on the Wii, Mario Kart Wii, if you know that.
I think we've all played Mario Kart Wii at least
A lot of us have.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So, individually, what's your favorite character to race and why?
Ooh, okay, Toad. I like Toad. I love to play him all the time. It's like the only character I play in Mario Kart, mostly because he's small like me. We're both pretty small. And plus, he's like a little mushroom guy.
My favorite is Lemming because of the mohawk.
I definitely like using Donkey Kong the most. He's very, I don't know what the word is, very huge and funny looking, so I kind of like the way he moves in the game, and it's just fun overall.
I've always been a fan of Luigi. We actually all had matching costume based on our character, and I brought a Luigi beanie.
You have a favorite track?
I'm gonna have to pick Toad Circuit.
The newest Rainbow Road.
I like Mushroom Gorge the most. It's been a track since I first started playing on Mario Kart Wii, so yeah, definitely favorite.
I think I like Choco Mountain. It's become a recent favorite of mine, just from like racing on it a bunch.
All right. In your opinion, why should other high school players compete in Mario Kart over other games?
One thing that's really kind of a surprise about Mario Kart, it's a game that everyone understands the goal of, but there's a surprising level of depth and complexity that you can learn. The skill ceiling is really high for Mario Kart. Every track is its own thing to master, as well as just general understanding of how to use your items, how to talk with your teammates. It's a lot deeper than a lot of people would initially expect.
Pretty good for beginners.
All right, so what's your general strategy for Mario Kart? Don't want to give any secrets here. What's your general strategy for Mario Kart, though?
Generally, we have most of us just stay in the front, as we have someone right here who stays in the back, gets really good items.
Last thing. What are you most looking forward to? Where's Nationals?
It's actually still going to be here.
Still going to be here.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you most excited about and most looking forward to with this whole national tournament thing?
I'm personally really looking forward to just like seeing how well we do. It'd be so incredible if we actually end up going far into nationals, and if we end up winning it, that'd be insane.
We've always been a really competitive team, so for us to be able to test our skill at a national level is definitely saying something. Not only from where we've been, but where we've gone and how far we've come. And now we're at a point where, you know, we're able to do stuff like this. So it'll be really interesting to see how far we go.
Well, I'm also looking forward to, you know, just the competitors in general. I want to see what they're also made of and see if they're tough, because I'm really looking for a challenge.